We've been banned from Airbnb.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
well, there's a reason.
Do you want to know the reason?
It's a hilarious reason, by the way. I want to know. Funniest thing
Because
we've
this is
done.
your show. I feel like, okay.
No, we wanna
So
hear
do you remember in Seattle, remember Chaz?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Okay, Chop.
Yeah, you talked about that on one of the shows. I remember that.
So what happened is, remember, and do you remember Raz Simone was like he was like the warlord that was handing out AR-15s.
Was he the leader? He was the guy.
Yeah, he was the
Okay, I
leader.
remember
But
him.
then we did some research on him, and we found out that Raz Simone actually had an Airbnb and like got all these grants from the government. So what we did was we sent our producers down to Chaz. We rented out his Airbnb and declared it New Chaz.
Oh my God!
And spray painted New Chaz and all this stuff.
You didn't do
and we actually handed out
for sure.
We actually handed out party flyers.
His ice maker didn't
Come
work,
join New Chaz.
Oh my
because we
God.
knew, and he found it. And actually, our guys got chased out. So this whole live stream was come to New Chaz, which was his Airbnb. And then the Socialist Gun
Go
Club.
towards the beginning, you'll see it because they had to leave.
Yeah, the Socialist Gun Club showed up and chased them out with
There you
guns there in Chaz.
Oh my!
Well, and
God.
he found it. So mid-show, he actually tweeted us. I think is how we found it. Maybe it was on Instagram where he's like, "You guys are big funny," you know.
Yeah, he actually had a good sense of humor about it. But then he got us banned from Airbnb.
Yes.
Oh shit!
So this is his. Yeah, this is Raz Simone's Airbnb.
Yeah, Raz Simone.
That is
And so you can see why they wouldn't want us on there.
Yeah,
And,
no,
Yeah.
we didn't actually spray paint it, by the way. We just did a really good Photoshop.
Great.
And we know because
Yeah.
he showed up, he was like, dude, he's like, guys, don't worry, it was Photoshop, it was
Yeah,
fake, but
yeah.
all right, that was good. Because the whole idea was it's really easy to say, this is our autonomous zone when you're vandalizing other people's crap. So we just said, let's go to your Airbnb.
That's brilliant.
And so we were permanently
So
banned
funny.
from that. I think we had a couple accounts banned from Uber.
Anything else? I know you're obviously very against big tech. Anything with Meta, Instagram, TikTok? Snap,
Well, yeah,
any of
we've been
that?
suspended. So that's how I met my
long
half
time.
Asian lawyer, Bill Richmond, was that
He's only half Asian.
he's only half
100%.
That's how you know he's
If
good.
he's half Jew, then he's killing it.
Yeah, exactly. You
Done.
get the two. It's like the yin yang of fantastic.
Buy one,
lawyer.
get one.
But he met me through, was it Engadget or Gizmodo? I always get it wrong.
I think it's Gizmodo.
So it was like this article that went out, and we were doing millions and millions of reads on the website. Just loudwithcutter.com was like it's just a news site as well. And what happened is all of a sudden it just got throttled, and we just couldn't generate any type of traffic anymore. And we even A/B tested it on other pages and noticed, if we run it on someone else's page, it does well. We run it on our page, it doesn't get any clicks. And so then an article was released from Gizmodo or Engadget. What did I say? I don't know.
Gizmodo.
And it was like
it sounds better.
It was the code baked in where there was a leak from an insider saying like, yeah, it was the Ted Cruz for president, the Chris Kyle Foundation, Breitbart, and me. One of these things is not like the other, right? But because pound for pound, it was all organic traffic. We didn't have nearly the budget. And so then I call my friend, who was he was a good friend of mine, and he was a Harvard Law grad. He's like, that's not really the law I do, but here's this guy who might. This guy named Bill Richmond, a half-Asian lawyer. And then I talk with him, and he thinks like, yeah, this is another conservative, right? There are these wannabe martyrs who are like, I'm being suspended or whatever it is. It's like, well, that's because you threatened to kill someone's dog, whatever.
Yeah.
Can't do
Not all of them, I'm saying sometimes. So he goes, okay, I'll call you. And then he calls me back. He goes, wow. Yeah, it actually looked like there's code in there, and there's actually quotes from the insider, and there were screenshots of them removing us from organic trending. So we couldn't trend on Facebook, couldn't trend on Instagram, YouTube. We've run into it, and keep in mind, nothing we do is that crazy. No, sure, some of the jokes are crazy, but it's
funny,
It's
though.
PG-13.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It really is for like you're talking about guys who are pro Second Amendment, pro First Amendment. Pro-life, conservative Christians who maybe every now and then the joke ruffles some feathers a little bit too much. But we've had run-ins with all of them. That's why you're talking about millions of dollars just in legal fees because we had to bake it into our business model.
But I think if you're not pushing that envelope, like just scratching and trying to put, then it's not fun. Like, you know what I mean? It's just boring.
That's part of the
You
fun
wanna
of
put,
comedy.
and not doing it just to be vulgar or just be like, oh, look what they're doing. I think the funniest ones are when you're like, oh shit, where it's funny and you make them think and you're like, oh shit, he's kind of right.
Yeah.
So if you like this clip and you want to watch another one, click right here. And if you want to watch the entire podcast, click right here.